Namaskar, Adab, Shastrekal, Khushamadid. Very good evening to all of you people. This is a Master DJ Harsh Priyam who is going to talk about a very beautiful opportunity today, that's Netherlands. And whatever is written here on the thumbnail, it's no clickbait, nothing false information. Everything is 100% true. Now, actually, Netherlands government is giving 4.4 lakh rupees to each and every student. Yes, mind my words, each and every student who is planning to study from Netherlands for both the degrees, bachelor's or master's. Now, let me tell you the details about this entire thing and what this scholarship or the grant which is being given by the Netherlands government to all students across any country, any nationality, does not matter, but you will get this. Now, let me tell you the entire detail about it. So, if you have not subscribed to the channel, just subscribe it because you will get a very good content here, and all these contents are there to support you so that if you want to go to abroad, if you want to study outside India, you can actually do that. Okay, so let's get here. Now, first of all, that you will surely get this 4.4 lakh. Now, how you have to get it? So the scholarship which we are talking about here is NL scholarship. This NL scholarship is meant for international students from outside the European Economic Area, means outside EU. Those students who are not a national of European Union members countries. Now, who want to do their bachelor's or master's degrees in Netherlands. So for bachelor's and master's, it's valid. Now, moving forward. First of all, a little information about Netherlands. Netherlands is a country just near to UK, and the capital of this country is Amsterdam. From India, it takes around 9 hours of flight to reach Netherlands, around 7,100 kilometers from India, the distance of this country. Beautiful country, a coastal country you can say, and an absolute place where you can even do a vacationing. A lot of people go there. Okay, now let's get in. First of all, these are the two news reports which you should consider. First, a news report from Business Standard of this year only. Forget US, Canada, UK. Indian students now prefer Netherlands, Finland. And there is a paradigm shift. Not only this news is covering this. In fact, there is a news Arabian business. Indian students shift to focus to Japan and Netherlands for study abroad, surveys reveals. In fact, there are a lot of news which actually predicts that a lot of students now are focusing more towards these type of countries which are even incentivizing them for coming there, and there is very less competition compared to USA, United Kingdom, Canada, where the fees are pretty high, competition is pretty high, and even the output or the return on investment which you get after your studies are not that great. So hence, students are very mindful these days, parents are very knowledgeable these days, and they consider this return on investment ROI factor and the ease of going to a country very diligently. Okay, so Netherlands stands out of all of them. Okay, now let's move on. So Netherlands, the capital is Amsterdam. The official language here is Dutch, although in a survey that was conducted in Netherlands only, around 95% people, mind it, 95% people said that they know English and they are even comfortable communicating in English. The prime reason becomes that the proximity to United Kingdoms and the culture there is more of an English culture, hence English language is very well known there. Okay, so you won't feel somewhere where we're not able to communicate with the people. Now moving forward, rule is constitutional monarchy. So here the monarch family still do have some say in the constitution, although it's a constitutional government there. So nothing kind of a anarchy rule or a monarchy rule or something kind of dictatorship. It's not like that. Now moving forward, currency is a euro currency. So currency is pretty strong because euro currency is itself a very strong currency. Now moving forward, living expenses. This part you should consider very diligently, because if you move to any country, no matter how much that government is paying you or how much benefits you are getting, you should consider living expenses, because after your studies or during your studies, this is the expense which you will have to bear. Okay, now first thing, that the living expenses is like accommodation. The major factor that I have covered here, accommodation is around for single apartment, shared apartment and student houses. So the minimum which you goes is 350 euro to 600 euro. Even if I take a minimum of around 800 like 400 euro, 350 euro being the minimum, 400 euro if I consider. So you can take 400 euros and every euro is of 90 rupees. So around 89 rupees, around 90. That brings us to the number of 36,000 per month would be your expenditure on the accommodation part. Now the expense of groceries, your insurance, your bills. Now that's all going to make somewhere around, even if I take around 60,000 to 80,000 rupees, something of that sort. So now what you can expect is around 7 to 10 lakh rupees is going to be the living expenses per year. Okay, now you have to just keep that in your mind. Moving for about Finland also, Arman, I can make a video. Although I every time I say to all students or all people who are watching out these videos, on whatever topic you want me to cover that topic, just write down a comment in the comment box. Maybe that comment might be so relevant that a lot of people or a lot of viewers of this channel, of this content, might be thinking that on the same line that okay, I also need a Finland content. Okay, I also need a coverage on Finland. So if you write a comment in the comment box that you need a detailed video on Finland, and other people do support that comment, I will be making a video on that Finland part, or covering that country Finland very soon. In fact, on the first priority. So just write it down in the comment box. I'll make a video for it. Okay. Now moving forward. Next, fees for non-EU students. For those students who are not a member of EU countries. Now those students, how much they will have to pay for the colleges. Now, for students with other nationalities, average annual tuition fees. Now this is average. There are a lot of colleges or universities which charge lesser than this and higher than this. Now that bachelor's program is around 9,000 euros, which comes something around 8 lakh rupees per year, and it can even go up to 20,000 euro, kind of 17 lakh rupees. Now if you take the lowest part, although if you are considering on a finance basis, if you consider 8 lakh rupees, I can take it on a kind of average 10 lakh rupees. Just assume 10 lakh rupees. So if you have a college or a university which demands 10 lakh rupees every year, now how are you going to manage? Because the government is going to give you 4.4 lakh rupees once you travel to Netherlands. Once you get into that university, you get the admission, government is going to pay you that scholarship 4.4 lakh. Still, the remaining part, 5.6 lakh has to be covered by you. So how are you going to do that? Now let me tell you, that's also possible. Next is master's program is around 12,000 euros, which comes somewhere around 11 lakh rupees, to maximum goes to 26 lakh rupees. Now you can check out all the fee of different universities. I have given the website link here. This is studyINNL.org/Dutch education/studies. You can check it on the Google also. Now moving forward, but you don't need to worry because it can get covered. How? First of all, that work permit for international students in Netherlands, it's 16 hours per week. That's the work allowed for any international student. Now, how much can you earn in the 16 hours per week? So what the labor policy says there, what's the minimum wages? So minimum wages hourly is according to the age. For an 18 years old adult, it's 7 euro per hour, which is somewhere around 62,000. Now let me tell you, this is minimum. Okay, so just keep this in mind. And if you're in 21 years older or above, it's 1252 rupees or 14 euros. Now moving forward, if I converted this to a monthly basis comes as 40,000 to maximum of 80,000. And if I converted this to annual earning, minimum is of 4.8 lakh, maximum is of 9.6 lakh. Now here I'm gonna make a assumption, first assumption, that all those people who are moving out of India, they won't be average people. Obviously, you are a fighter, you have fought a good long battle, and you being an Indian, because Indians are known for their, attitude, their never-ending attitude, always hustling attitude. So you're not going to settle for less. So I am very confident, and in fact, even I am confident from my experience, from the people whom I have met, that hardly Indians do settle for the minimum wages. Minimum wages is for someone, those who is not actually willing to do any hustle in his life. He's like, I have to just go and get whatever the owner or the employer is giving me. You are going to hustle for it. So I'm not assuming that you are going to get the minimum point. So you will be ending up getting something more than this. Something more than this, it can be 6 lakh, 8 lakh, 10 lakh, whatever. But even if I consider this 4.8 lakh, then you are not very far from your college fees. 4.8 covered from here, 4.4 covered from government itself. Now, still there is more scope to it. Now, what's that scope? Let's see. So first of all, one more thing, this entire information which I have taken out, this all entire information is very easily available on the government websites. The website is government.nl. Netherlands government website is government.nl/topic/minimum wage/minimum wage minimum wage amounts. So that's from where the data has been pulled up. Now moving forward, one more thing. So just read this. Permit is valid for 1 year and allows you to find a job as a knowledge migrant in Netherlands or to start your own business. So once you complete your studies, it's not like that you have to get the job immediately. They will allow you a 1 year of moratorium period or a cool off period where you can actually search for a job or you can start your own business. So 1 year would be allowed after your studies. So that's also very much kind of good thing. Now moving forward, back to NL scholarship. Now in this NL scholarship, I just wanted to highlight few more things. First of all, this scholarship is financed by Dutch Ministry, like the government of Netherlands, of Education, Culture and Science, and as well as several Dutch research universities and universities of applied sciences. Like this scholarship is given by government and as well as few of the universities also. So even if you choose a university where the university itself decides to give you a scholarship and take you in, that's also very much possible. Now moving forward, the scholarship amounts to around 5,000 euros, that's roughly 4.45 lakh rupees, and you will receive this in the first year of your studies. Now let me tell you, this is the minimum scholarship. Why am I saying this? See this. So first of all, application criteria is your nationality is non-EA, like non-EA person you should be. So all Indians are non-EA. Now you are applying for a full-time bachelor's or master's program at one of the participating Dutch higher education institutions. So you need to take care that you are going to apply for a participating institute, not any institute. Like, so this is not valid for every institute in Netherlands, because there are a lot of institutes and universities which have not signed up for this program with the government. Okay. Now moving forward, application criteria is application for the academic year 2025-26 is now open. So the good part is that this is open right now. You can check the website here. The website is www.studyinNL.org/finances/NL scholarship. Now moving forward, here is the good thing, that there is a university, Erasmus University, Netherlands. Now Erasmus University has tied up with government, so they do provide this scholarship. Now they don't only provide this 5,000 euros, which was earlier written here that only 5,000 euros would be provided. So this much amount would be provided by the government side. Now here, the good part, that if Erasmus University finds you as a very good candidate and a strong candidate, they can even increase the scholarship amount to 10,000 euros or to even 15,000 euros. Which means that you can even get 13.3 lakh rupees as a scholarship amount. And this is a good part, that even universities can take a call, or universities can increase the scholarship amount. So the 5,000 euro would be provided by the government and the remaining part would be provided by the college itself. Which means that it's not the rule, or it's not the case that you can take scholarship only from one administration or one authority. You can club multiple scholarships to fund your studies. This means that if you are even a little above average student, you can actually take help or take amount from 2-3 scholarship, and then you can fund your studies. That's a good part. And although this part is already there, that you can work there and you can fund your entire education on your own. Now moving forward, this entire information has been taken from www.eur.nl/en/education, and then this entire website, so you can check out from here. Now moving forward, other scholarships are also there. I'm just giving you few information. Utrecht Excellence Scholarship, this is for bachelors. Selected students will be awarded scholarship ranging from 5,000 euro to 17,000 euro. Apart from the scholarship that is NL scholarship, apart from the scholarship that is Netherlands government is giving. So this is apart from that. Now moving forward, this would be given per year. Every year this much amount would be given if you get selected to this. Now moving forward, however, students should be aware that the grant is not necessarily a full scholarship, and that it may be necessary to find additional funding to fully finance their study and living cost. So there also people are very much aware that students do find out multiple opportunities to fund their education, because there are very few people who are this much capable that they can fund their entire education or even a part of their education on their own. So that's a normal course even in outside India, even in Netherlands, that people know that students find out multiple ways to fund their education. So this you can also do. Now moving forward, master's program scholarships are also there. I have covered them, like University of Maastricht High Potential Scholarship, University of 20 scholarships, and then Leiden University Excellence Scholarship. And all these scholarships do provide a good amount of scholarship, because they also want that you should cover your educational expenses from the scholarship itself. Okay. So this was all about this entire information. I hope you loved and enjoyed the video. If that is the case, do let me know in the comment box. And also, I'm pretty sure that I would not have provided the entire information. There would be few lacks. And if there is something which you still need more, if there is some more information which you need, do let me know in the comment box. I would be happy to help you out. And at the same time, if you need video, or if you need any other coverages that cover this country, this particular part, you can write down in the comment box. I'll be happy to cover that. Okay. See you all in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care and good night.